Hello, and thank you for watching my short video demonstration on my latest mad creation, or whatever you want to call it. So basically, what I'm going to show you is this is a prototype for a new weapon called the remote controller, and it lets you remotely control weapons from far away. Now, I tried to create this before, and I spent days on it, and it didn't work, so I've done a complete rewrite of the weapon system. So, just for a bit of background, these are weapons, obviously, so I can pick this weapon up, I can fire it, I can drop it on the floor, pick it up, fire it, whatever, I can throw it, go and pick it back up, so that's a weapon. And enemies could also use weapons in the exact same way, and you can steal weapons off enemies, enemies can steal weapons off you, etc. But now, weapons basically work independently. So a weapon can fire when it's not controlled by anybody or anything. So you could remotely detonate these weapons, say, by throwing them, and they might misfire or something like that. Now, I'm just going to show you a little example of this, because I've basically made these weapons abide by physics now. So this is the shotgun, and it also has a vacuum attached, which can suck things up. Now, I can suck this weapon up, and I can also grab this weapon and anchor it to this wall. So that's kind of cool, right? But why do I want to do that? Well, if I get the remote controller out, bear in mind this is a prototype, so if I'm to drop this weapon, it's just a sphere with a little drawing that I've done, so obviously it's not visually polished yet. So if I aim at this weapon, I can remotely fire weapons. Now, weapons have 3 firing modes, so you have essentially, there's on trigger press, on trigger hold, on trigger release, and you can left click, right click, and middle click to do the different firing modes. So say I was to pick this up, for example, I can hold left click to fire it, I can hold right click to charge up this blast, I can hold at right click, then left click to fire out a really powerful blast, middle click to fire javelins, etc. I can hold right click, then middle click to fire out a javelin that turns into a balloon. So that's cool. So if I pick this up and aim at this, holding left click will make this weapon left click. Holding right click, then left click will make it do a charge shot. So I'm essentially able to control weapons remotely. Now, that's kind of cool. So essentially we can set traps up and things like that. So what I've done here, just to really make sure that this is robust and all works and does as it's supposed to, is I've got a remote controller pointing at this pistol, and there's another remote controller pointing at this, pointing at this, pointing at this. So basically, if I left click this, this invokes a left click, which left clicks this, which left clicks this, which left clicks, which left clicks, which makes this fire. So if I aim at this and left click, that pistol's going to fire. I can aim at this end one, the pistol's going to fire. So that's kind of cool. It works with melee weapons, so there's a bat on the ground. Charge it up and fire with it. This rocket launcher, I can make it fire out sticky bombs, I can make it fire out a black hole, and the weapon will go along with it. And I can remote detonate those bombs as well. So this is pretty cool. Why would you want to do this? I'm not sure yet, but it's cool. So one thing I want to show you as well is that you don't have to just fire a weapon. What you can actually do is aim at an enemy that is holding a weapon, and the beam will transfer from the enemy to the current weapon. So the idea behind this is that, for example, you might want an enemy to, say an enemy is behind another enemy, you might want to make the enemy kill one of its allies. If the enemy's holding a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher, you can make them fire at a wall and blow themselves up. Or if an enemy has, say, a really powerful weapon that only has a few ammo, you can just make the enemy deplete the ammo straight away and waste it. If an enemy has a remote controller and looks at another enemy and you shoot at the enemy with the remote controller, you will chain your remote controller, making him aim at another enemy, making them fire their weapon. So to prove that this works, I'll just show you. So this is an enemy, and he's going to try and hit me with his melee weapon, because that's what he likes to do. But if I aim at him, I can make him swing that as fast as I want. I control his weapon. And now, if I get away from him, he's probably going to pull his pistol out, because I'm further away. Let's see what his AI does. There we go. I've depleted his weapon. His ammo's run out. He needs a new weapon. He's going to pick a new weapon up. I'm going to deplete it. He can't use it now. So I'm essentially controlling this guy's weapons. He killed me. But this is basically what I've been working on. And if this isn't really, really cool, then I don't know what is. So thanks for watching.